If you are a woman in China, here's what you will be considered: a sex slave, a child producing machine, a person unworthy of dignity and respect, a person who is to be treated like an outcast, is not given proper clothing, and is imprisoned in small sheds in freezing temperatures. You will be chained with a lock around your neck, and nobody will come to save you. Being a woman in China is quite literally a manifestation of hell on earth. Hi and welcome. Welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host, Sanbir, and in this video, I will tell you how a sex slave in China has forced the CCP to kneel before enraged Chinese citizens. Let's begin. China has a thing for sex slavery. In Laos, China has made a massive special economic zone. This has today almost completely become sovereign Chinese land. Inside the SEZ, sex slavery is a rampant and widespread menace. Women in dire need are hired by Chinese companies, most often linked to the CCP, with the promise of jobs, but are then forced into prostitution and sex slavery. Now, if the Chinese Communist Party can organize such massive rackets in foreign nations, it is a but given that the conditions within China will be beyond describable. One incident coming to light has brought China to its knees, just as the CCP gets ready to impress the world with the Beijing Winter Olympics. A video of a Chinese mother of 8 children locked up in a village hut with a chain around her neck has sparked outrage and shock in China. The video from Shuqiao in eastern Jiangsu province was posted on Douyin, which owns TikTok. The TikTok video first shows the vlogger talking to children inside the home. The vlogger then walks up to an old doorless shed next to the house, where he finds the woman with an iron chain around her neck, wearing no coat, in the middle of winter with freezing temperatures making her shiver. The vlogger went to the woman's shed after her children told her that she is given food every day. After bringing her warm clothes, he asks her several questions which she is unable to answer properly. The woman is clearly not seen being mentally sound in the video. The food kept for her on the messy and dirty bed is observed to be chilled, while she stands in one corner of the shabby shed, too psychologically damaged to make sense of things. Yet, the woman is a mother of 8 children. What does that tell you about the status of women in rural China? They are treated like nothing more than sex slaves and baby-producing machines. The video of the woman has created a storm on Chinese social media, and CCP authorities have resorted to the same old censorship tactics. Now, the development is making international headlines as well, and China is being shamed at a whole new level. Since being posted on Friday last week, the video has prompted fevered discussions about human trafficking in China's impoverished rural areas. Many netizens drew comparisons to a 2007 Chinese film, Blind Mountain, which tells the story of a young woman who is kidnapped and sold into slavery. CCP authorities, meanwhile, issued a statement denying any allegations of kidnapping. They identified the woman as Yang from Huankao Township in Feng County. They claimed she had married her spouse, Dong, in 1998 and that she had been diagnosed with a mental illness. Yang had a history of violent outbursts, according to his family. This is the family's version, and the CCP decided to go with it. So, instead of providing the mentally ill woman with medical care, her husband and his family thought it fit to chain her up and house her like an animal. However, the CCP has enraged the people of China. Chinese social media is livid, and they are demanding answers from the regime. How is it that women can be treated like animals in rural China? The massive outrage forced the local authorities to issue a second statement on Sunday. Officials stated that they were now looking into her husband. They said Dong, which is the husband, is suspected of violating the law. The public security authorities have launched an investigation into it. The victim is currently being treated at a hospital for schizophrenia, and her children have been placed in state custody. Anger against the CCP has not subsided still, with one Weibo user asking, "Where are her parents? Who made her toothless? Who put a chain on her? How was she able to have 8 children as a mentally challenged woman? We need answers to these questions." Another person wrote, "Looks like the government wants to sweep everything under the rug with this statement and hopes that people will be distracted from talking about this during the Spring Festival holiday." The CCP regime is today facing international humiliation due to the status of women in China, who are treated as second-grade citizens and often as people not entitled to human rights and dignity.